to Walmart to work on the project that we're going to do tonight. Now, one time before I came shopping at Walmart so that you guys could see what I was going through. So that's what we're going to do again today. And just an FYI for those who may not realize what I was saying, what I was telling Patrice about matching. I'm trying to be super cute. Matching. So anyways, here at Walmart, and we got spring colors that we're working on tonight. So I already got one. This is like a teal color, and I think this green could work as well. One of the things I want to mention to you guys is that it's super cool because even if it doesn't work, when I get it home to match it, because I didn't bring the thread with me, I can bring it back. Holler. So here is the cost. You're talking about $3 for a 16 by 26 hand towel. So if you want to do tone on tone, and we'll show you that tonight, then this is the route you want to go. Walmart has several options of stuff. Like that's navy. Pretty sure we don't have navy. I can't remember. Do I have blue? Let me see if... Okay, it didn't let me look at blue while recording, but too bad. Okay, so I do have blue. So that would be $369. And then yellow is another color I'm pretty sure we have. And again, this is Walmart. So, and I'm looking at these because they're super fluffy. Wait a minute, is this a hand towel? This ain't a hand towel. I'm looking for the ones with the lines on them. So there's yellow. That's 4 spring colors right there. We'll go down and look at those here in a minute. But if all else fails, you have white. This is the fluffy version though. Oh Lord, I know that heifer had towels too. She is on it. You hear me? Okay. I didn't know she had towels. Her towels, hand towels though, a little more pricey, but that's to be expected. These are also a little more pricey. These are probably going to be a better quality towel. So it's up to you how deep you want to go down the rabbit hole. Like this would probably be the, look at the price of that hand towel. And this will probably match our thread a little bit better in that kit than this one, but I'm not doing that. And there's some more, and I think there's some on the other side. Let's take a look-see. Because I'm looking also for the cheaper towels. No. Okay. I was looking for the cheaper hand towels. Whoops. I'm tearing stuff up. Can't be right if you ain't tearing stuff up. Oh, isn't it sweet of him to be hanging out while I'm filming? Where are the cheap towels? Because they do have a cheap towel section, a more affordable towel section, and I don't see it. So there used to be an area where you could, oh well, no, that's the washcloth. Yeah, that's the washcloth. So there used to be a section where the hand towel, actually the towel itself, was the same price as this. It was $197, but I don't see the cheap towel section. So if I come across it, I'll record that again. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe I was on to something. Hold on. I was on to something. Yay, here they are. Okay, so you also have, see, here's a bath towel. These are $294. So push comes to shove, you can get the more or the least expensive stuff. So this is the washcloth. Where is the hand towel? Basic hand towel, $194. So I'm gonna grab one of these just to show you. It's not bad. And if you're using it as a hand towel just to have it where folks can dry their hands off in the bathroom, this is a good go-to. And again, $194 already. And then, ooh, look at that purple. It's so pretty. But they don't have the hand towel version. They only have the bath towel and the washcloth. I think, what's this? Is this the hand towel? Nope, that looks like washcloth. What's back there? Ooh, look what's hiding. Sometimes you gotta dig and find what's hiding. They hid the hand towels for me, y'all. They hid them. I'm definitely getting purple. And again, these are $194 as opposed to $294. So I'm getting two because it's purple. And then here's the green. So you know what, y'all? I may get two of these and put this one back, okay? Because I think this green is going to match it better. Okay, and so this is the Walmart trip. This is what I got. Let me go back over it. Remember, this is the basic white hand towel, $194. This is on the lesser expensive side. I think they even have like these economy packs if you wanted to go this route, but that's, you know, up to you. So this version, the value hand towels, if you're making just a simple gift for someone, you can go this route, or you can go the plush route, which was, what did we say, $294 or something like that. Let's go see. I'm gonna take this back and put it back where it was. They also have black. I thought I saw the lesser expensive towels. Alrighty. That's a pretty set of colors right there. That's really pretty. Okay. That ain't gonna work. There we go. Alrighty. Excuse me, Granny Mall. Alright, and so these were, how much were they again? $2.97. $2.97 versus $1.97. So $1 more. And I'm gonna put this one back. And we're gonna keep the $1.97 green, and then $1.97 purple, $1.97 white. And the only reason I may put this back because no, I know why I'm keeping this. So I'm only doing one of those. And this is $2.97, $2.97, $2.97. All right. So definitely Walmart is an option. Just gotta go check it out. Hopefully you guys enjoyed our shopping trip. Thank you, Honey Bunny. I had a good time today at Walmart, and I wanted to bring to you guys a super duper easy peasy beginner friendly embroidery project. So if you've never done embroidery before, ever, your machine has been sitting over there collecting dust, you just haven't touched it, you haven't opened the box, you're just super nervous, you don't know what to do, this show tonight is going to be for you, okay? So we're going to get into our project tonight. But before we do so, I got quite a few bells that I need to ring. Like Miss Ethel Smith Ames is a new YouTube member. Hello. Yes, honey. Yes. Thank you, Miss Ethel Smith Ames, for joining our channel. And I also saw a baby. Let me see if it's still there, because I saw it first thing before we even got good. Carla Thomas Anders got two new babies, a Poolin and a new HTV Ron Heat Press. Holla! Yes, honey. Yes. Congratulations, Miss Carla Thomas Anders. And let's see, do we have any other babies in the chat? If we do, you guys, the video was a little bit long, so I know it took up some time with the chat and everything, but I definitely want to say hi, because we're going to have to get into this project tonight. So welcome to everyone that has decided to join us. I appreciate you being here. You could have been anywhere else, but you came to hang out with us tonight. So we got quite a bit of information to go over tonight. Estate Braggs, I definitely know he sees that information in the chat and he will say hi. But hello to everyone that is here, especially our Hoop Group members. We appreciate you being here and hanging out with us. So tonight, what we're going to do, let me go ahead and jump right into this because it's not a long show because what we have to do is not long, but it is definitely something that may take a little bit of time. Okay. So our friends over at DIME sent us a spring thread collection, and it kind of got knocked around a little bit in shipping. But as you see, we've got some really pretty spring colors that we've got to play with, right? So we've got a span of orange all the way over to, I think that's like a kind of like an aqua blue, and then we've got our lime all the way over to our other green. And as you saw, we had a wide range of colors in Walmart, but I was wrong about a couple of those colors. Where are they? I took them all the way over there. How would I do that? The purple, spot on. So the purple is the perfect color if we're going to do tone on tone, meaning on the purple towel, we have this pretty purple thread that we would use. Let's see, Carolyn Goodman got a pool in as well. Congratulations, Carolyn Goodman. This video is right on time for you. Holler. Yes, honey. Yes. Thank you very much. And I appreciate y'all being here. Hey, craftable things. So we want to play with this, right? And so the easiest way to get you guys going, and we actually have a link in the description below for all of the materials that we're using tonight. Marshall, congratulations. Wait a minute. It went away, honey. What happened to it? It says starred HGB Ront Hat Press and a Brother PE 900. Holla. Yes, honey. Yes. Congratulations on your new embroidery baby and your hat heat press. This is right on time for you too. So we already have the pretty colors picked out for us already. Nikki A, congratulations on your new hat press. Holla. Yes, honey. Yes. Thank you so very much for letting us know you got a new baby. Any other babies that I need to know about before I get into this, my dear? Let me look in the starred section because he stars everything. Acu quilt hat. So Tish, the Acu quilt hat embroidered towels are for fancy. You aren't supposed to use those. I'm gonna use these. The Acu quilt hat, she did not get back in touch with me to do the order, which I'm glad she didn't, because by the time I gave her the sample and she told me that she was going to have to ship it out and get it approved, I was already super nervous because that would have, even if because that was like on a Tuesday or a Wednesday that I took that sample to her. So even if she had heard back by Friday, that would have only given me maybe 3 weeks, 2.5 to 3 weeks to get those orders done. 300 hats in that short span, all hand sewn. I wasn't feeling it. So I kind of was hoping she wasn't going to get back to me, and she didn't. Only because of the time crunch. Now, if it hadn't have been that tight of a time crunch, I would have happily had done the order for her. But I need time. I mean, it's just little old me sitting here trying to get those hats done. So I was okay that she didn't respond back. So as far as that, that's how that went down. SJ Braggs gave the machine to your cousin just here for the fun. No worries. I understand because I ended up passing off some equipment as well. But I wanted to have fun with this. And I wanted to have fun in such a way that everybody could follow along and it would be super duper duper super easy. Okay. So Geneva Coleman got a new manual heat press. Holler. Yes, honey. Yes. Holler. Congratulations on your new heat press. Convinced you to order the Acu quilt. You love it. Got a few new dyes. I was looking at some dyes as well, but I kind of wanted to back up and wait just a minute till we got through this week. So as far as using our pretty colors, right? One of the things that I tell people when they're new to doing embroidery is I like to tell them, they're like, okay, what's the first project we should work with? I always say a towel. The reason why I suggest a towel is because even if you mess up, It's still a towel. You still can use it to wipe up spills. You still can use it to dry off the dog. You still can use it to dry the dishes. Whatever you decide to do with that one towel, you can still do it, even if the embroidery is not what you wanted it to turn out to be. So that's why I generally recommend a towel. Okay. Now, in doing a towel, another reason why I recommend a towel is because even if you do embroidery on one end and it doesn't turn out, you can try on another area, all the way around that towel until you've embroidered the whole thing and gotten used to hooping or gotten used to lining up your designs or gotten used to doing the embroidery on the towel. The other reason why I recommend a towel is because it's super easy to do the stabilizer for it. Is a tearaway stabilizer in most instances. You also get practice using the wash away the topper stabilizer. So you get some experience in using those things so that when you get into actually doing shirts and other stuff, you got a lot of experience there with some supposedly advanced techniques, but towels are not that advanced. Okay. So, really quick, I'm going to show you what I did do before coming on live and the technique that we'll be discussing tonight, which is super easy. Super. I'm telling you, it's super easy to do on a towel. It is called embossing. Okay. So, here is a towel that I made. It's a little bunny rabbit, super cute. I just threw it on the towel. I wasn't trying to center it. I wasn't trying to do much of anything except get it on the towel so that you guys could see it as soon as we went live. This is a cute little design that you can do. It is 4x4 friendly. All right. And you can also do other sizes. So let me show you really quick the website where it's recommended in the description and the link to the category of embossed so that you can see what I'm talking about. And also I want to definitely let you guys know that we also do have our latest rhinestone designs are available as well for the week on Rhinestone Mechanic. They are up. They are gorgeous. I do have one that's what just finished cutting out. And so while one of the towels is embroidering, while we're waiting on that to finish doing its embroidery, we'll work on blinging a couple of bags to do as a giveaway. So please make sure that while you are in here and you are live, make sure that your live button down here is red or has a red dot beside it, because toward the end of the show, we will be doing a giveaway. Okay. So meanwhile, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to share the screen to show you the website. Now, this is not an affiliate anything or whatever. This is simply just a really good website with some really awesome embossed designs. As a matter of fact, I love Embroidery Library and all of the designs that they have. I have yet to get a design that does not stitch out as intended. Okay. So here is some designs. Now, these are on sale. These first few designs, as you see, there's a sale banner here. But as we scroll through, some of these others will not be on sale. I'm going to drop it to 120 designs at a time on the screen so that we can scroll through some. So the embossed, what embossed is it is just basically embroidery that makes a relief, so to speak. So the stitches stitch down and kind of like stitch down and flatten a certain area around the pile of the towel so that it makes the pile of the towel stand up with a design. And it's kind of a really cool look, especially if it's tone on tone. But this particular design, they use color when they did their embossed designs. And I thought that was pretty cool. So we're going to scroll through and I'm going to show you some of the others. They have for all seasons. They have, and yes, as Linda says, it is a rabbit hole warning coming on this website. But they have for all seasons. They have for all situations. So many holidays, so many animals, so many themes, so many, just so many. Oh my gosh, so many. Like This is super pretty. The lighthouse and the tropical. So if you have a beach house, you know, or a beach theme in your bathroom or whatever, you can do this. These can go on big towels. They can go on small hand towels. It's entirely up to you how you wish to use the embossed patterns. And like I mentioned, they do have some, like for instance, this chicken design right here. I did download this one. But this design, when you go and you click on one of their designs, it shows you all of the sizes that that design is available in. So right here, you will see that this is a 4x4 friendly design. Yes, if you are not getting a, if you're not getting an embroidery font, if the font that you're getting off of Creative Fabrica is not an embroidery font, then you will not be able to use it on an embroidery machine, especially without a program to digitize it. But if the font says that it is an embroidery font, then no, you don't have to have a program to use it on the machine. You will just have to upload the letters individually, unless it's a BX font, but that's something totally different. Usually, if it's BX, they'll tell you. But if it definitely has to have, it definitely has to say that it's an embroidery font. Yeah, the lamb is pretty. The Highland cow is pretty as well. So again, here are some of the designs. Let me scroll. Like this is a type of tone on tone. You can, like right here, they used a thread that's really similar in color to the towel. And you can do that as well. You can put a letter right here in the middle if you wanted to. I mean, there's no limit to what all you can do with the embossed look. And they have so many, like that was, I put my page to where it would do 120 results per page, and you got 7 pages. 7 times 120, kind of tells you about how many designs they have. So now that we know, and I showed you guys that so that you can definitely be on the lookout for this, we're going to switch over to the cutting table where the embroidery machine is already set up. And I'm going to show you the threads along with the towels, and we'll get started and show you just how easy it is to do embossing on a towel. Now, your options for doing embossing, oh Lord, my camera is all over the place. Your options for doing embossing are hand towels for gifts. You also have hand towels for your bathroom as an option. You know, there's so many things that you can do with these, you guys. It's so cool. So here are our threads, right? And I'm going to go ahead and open this because I hadn't opened it yet. And we're going to use, you will not go to that website tonight. Yeah, there's a lot. They also have a sister site called Craft Genesis, where they do have laser designs. Miss Linda Ray. All right, so here are the pretty colors. Let me set this back up. I hate it. Kind of got jumbled around on me. All right. And so some of these, like the fluorescent, of course, I don't have a fluorescent towel, but I do have the purple. The purple is really pretty. So if we take the purple, that would be a really, look at that, almost spot on tone. Then we have this green. This green is a little bit lighter, but pretty darn close there. And then we also have this darker blue. Now, these two were the $1.94 towels, I think is what the cost was. This one is the $2.94. That looks like that'll go with that really well. And then we had this kind of teal color. This could go with that, but it's a little bit light for it, but it would still work really well on there. And then the yellow, this is more of a neon yellow. This is more of a golden yellow. So that didn't work. So guess what we're going to do with this? What are we going to do with this towel? All right. And so that's what we have to work with. And I was trying to get it to where we could do a couple of these and then do them as part of the giveaway as well. So for now, I'm going to set that right there because I want to bring out something else. Now, if you want to try and do these as a gift for, you know, like for instance, in my situation, I have several cousins who have children who have bought houses. And so I was like, it would be really cool to do some monogrammed hand towels for them to hang up in their bathrooms, their guest rooms. Hey, Ashita. And so it would be really neat to do a monogram on these towels. And because it's a hand towel, usually what you would have happen, of course, is, you know, you're not going to hang a whole towel like this. Usually it's kind of like folded a little bit, and then fold it over. So you can see how a simple little 4x4 monogram right here would work really well. It won't cause, you know, any issues. You don't have to have a really big design to go on a hand towel. You just don't. Now, this is the $1.94 hand towel white one that I did on my shopping trip. This is the 6-pack that I got off of Amazon. And I wanted to point out that this 6-pack is the Utopia hand towels. These are 16 by 28 inches. And I think the ones from Walmart are about the same size. But these are like, they're like denser. I don't know how to put it. They're not as flimsy feeling. Okay, so if you want a little bit sturdier of a towel, then definitely check that out. And then as you see, this is an inch longer, which really doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things. But this is the Walmart towel, and this is the one from Amazon. All right. So we're going to stitch a couple of things, and I'm going to show you 2 different techniques that you can use to do embroidery on your towel. Okay, well, technically 3 techniques, but we're going to start with this. All right, so I am going to grab this purple towel, and because I have the bunny rabbit already queued up, we're going to stick with the bunny rabbit, okay, for now. And then here's the purple. Now, what I generally do when I'm hooping my towels, generally I will work with the side with the band. That's a personal preference, of course. You can choose to do whichever way you want. You can do the plain side, but I prefer the band side. And I try to get the embroidery like right in here. So what I would like to do is I am going to mark my towel. Now, generally, when I mark my towel, I'll use either water soluble markers or I'll use just some chalk. All right. And then I'll kind of get a general idea of where I want my design to be. Now, as you can kind of see, there's already a fold line in here, but I'm going to measure just to be on the side of getting it right. Right, so I'm looking at roughly 15 inches, and 15 would be 7.5 right in here. So I'm going to mark right here, my center. Oh, that's not 7.5. This is 7.5. All right, so there's 7.5, and then this is a 4x4 design. So I'm thinking like right in this area. So I'm going to kind of put my design about right here. My bunny rabbit. Let's see. Let's do 4 inches. This is 4 inches. So 4. So yeah, right in this area. And I'm going to mark. All right. So now that I have that marked, let me show you one way to hoop your towel. So your hooping will probably be a little bit different from mine because this is a different type of hoop that goes with my Burnett. Okay. The principle is still the same. You have the outer hoop and you have the inner hoop, and you want to get your inner hoop in and tighten it down with the outer hoop. So that's first and foremost. 3 options. Number 1, we're going to get our stabilizer. And I'm just using tearaway because these are just for funsies. They're for hanging up in the bathroom. Yes, they're going to get washed frequently, but not anything super serious. So we're not going to be too terribly serious. Okay. So the first thing I want to do is put my stabilizer down, tearaway stabilizer. Then I'm going to grab my towel and I'm going to put it marked side up so that I can see my markings. All right. And I'm just going to lift it up a little bit, check and make sure my stabilizer is still laid out around the hoop. Okay. And so this is my inner hoop. And on this inner hoop, you can see there's an arrow right there for the center. And then there's little lines. Let's see if you can see them. Little lines right there on the sides to show you where the center of the sides are. And then, of course, another little arrow right down here, or a square rather. So we want to try and get this arrow kind of lined up with this line because this is the center line that I marked right here. And then here is the sideways, the middle of where I want my design to be. Now, when I bring this design up into the machine, it should be centered. Okay. If it's not, then you'll have to figure out how to get that centered on your machine. But we're going to do this, and that is going to be what we're going to do next, Visionary. We're going to float next. But for right now, we're showing how to hoop it if a person doesn't know how to hoop a towel. All right, so I'm looking at this and I can kind of tell it's already crooked. So we're going to move this and shift this so to make sure that this is straight. All right, and one of the mistakes, let me make sure this is open. Yes, it's open. One of the mistakes that people often make is they will pull and stretch and all of that jazz. You don't want to do that, okay? I don't care what you're hooping, actually. It doesn't matter what you're hooping, whether it's a towel, whether it's a shirt, whether it's a onesie, whether it's whatever. You don't want to stretch the item that you're putting in the hoop. The hoop is going to kind of put pressure on it anyway by itself, but you don't want to add any extra stress on the fabric because what will happen is it'll stretch the fibers, and then when you go to stitch on it, it'll wrinkle and it'll cause the puckers that no one likes. Okay. So I have this hoop that's off just a little bit, but for the most part, I'm going to bring this up so that you can see, hopefully. Here's the line. That's the first one I did wrong. Here's the 7.5 line. And if I take my ruler and I lay it up against that line, it takes me to the center of the hoop. See that? That's to the center. And then here's this line. Now, this one is not going to be quite as right, but it's close. Okay. So that's centering, that's hooping. Again, all I did was take the outer hoop, lay the tearaway stabilizer on the back. I kind of kept my hand back here to keep that flat. And then I laid the towel over the top and kind of adjusted it where it would be as close to centered as possible. But I mainly centered it with this and laying this on top and then using this with the towel, with this on top of the towel to get it centered. Okay. The other way we can get a towel hooped is to not hoop it, is to float it. Okay. And so when you're floating something, all you're doing is hooping your stabilizer. You're welcome, Stacy. You're floating the stabilizer. Okay. So let me tighten this up. All I did was put the stabilizer. Let's do it again so that you can see. Tearaway stabilizer. This is the outer hoop. Lay my stabilizer on the outer hoop. And then I put my stabilizer on top. Now, this can be a little tricky for people. It can be done, but this can be tricky only because you have to be able to know where your center marks are and your center lines are. And you kind of got to flip. Let me show you what I mean before I'm just explaining it when I can just show you. So here's my towel. My stabilizer is hooped and it's ready to go. So all I'm going to do is just lay this towel on top. I'm floating the towel on top of the hoop and the stabilizer. All right. You can pin it down. You can use spray adhesive to hold it in place. But usually with a towel, I just lay it on top. I don't really have to do too much of anything else. This is where it's tricky. So here's my center line. And here's the center line that I need to use here. But where are my marks to show me where the center is on the hoop? So you kind of got to feel for it. And you got to kind of like pull this up to see, okay, there it is right there. And, kind of know to feel, all right, there it is there. So it's right here. I need to pull this up some, just a little bit. Am I close to it? There it is. Where is it on this side? So you see what I'm saying? There's still some play and some stuff that you got to do and figuring out where the center of everything is, and you can't see because the towel is covering everything. You could probably put something like a divot or something on your hoop to help you find that center better, but this can be a little challenging. For me, it's easier to just hoop it, but there are still some materials that you just don't want to hoop. And hooping those materials can cause, hoop burn or marks on your fabric. So floating may be your better option. But once you get it in place, like this is in place, this is centered where I need it to be, then you can again either pin this in place. Since I know that my design is going right in here, I can put pins here. I prefer not to use pins, but some people do. Or you can use needle safe spray adhesive. Spray adhesive can gum up your needles and cause problems with your embroidery. So I don't usually recommend that, but you can. Right? Again, there's no right or wrong way per se, as far as I'm concerned, but there is a right or wrong way with your machine. Your machine may not like it. So you will unfortunately have to learn that. Can't you use the insert with markings on top of the float? You can, but some folks don't know how to use the insert. And if it doesn't come with an insert, like say for instance, you bought your hoop secondhand, you need to know how to do this without that insert. So yes, you can, and I can show you that I have the insert right here for mine. But if you don't have it or you don't know how to use it, that's how you would get your center on your machine. Wait a minute, is this the right one? This is the wrong one. And I often lose my inserts as well. So if you don't have it, and it's not gonna do you any good. Actually, I don't have it. I know I have it, I just don't know where it is. See, I have all of the ones for my PE other machines, the Brother 4x4. So I have to look for that. But that's how you would set your, well, let's show you how that looks with just this, even though it's not the right one. But this is what they're talking about. This is the guide that usually comes with hoops, and you can lay it here to guide your layout of your markings on your towels to get it to be centered. Okay. So you can do that if you have the right one. This is not the right one. The third way you can do this is to get, Brother has some. This is a Burnett. They have some. You can get an aftermarket magnetic hoop so that you don't have to fuss with hooping a top and a bottom. I'm sorry, an inside and an outside. You just line it up with your magnetic hoop. It's less stress. Oh, let me get you some stabilizer. So there's three different ways to do this. Entirely up to you how you choose to do this. Is this tear away or is this cut away? This is cut. This is cut, and this is tear. All right. Same thing, except with this one, this aftermarket one, there are no markings to tell me where my center and stuff is. So, and it didn't come with it. So I'm going to use my cutting mat. Okay. And I'm going to line it up with the line on my cutting mat. And I absolutely love magnetic hoops because magnetic hoops allow you to have no muss, no fuss. Now I could put the markings on here. I just opened this today, so I haven't even used this one yet. So that's off center. Haven't even used it yet. And I need to get the 5x7 one. I don't have it. That works. I'm gonna come down just a little bit. Come down a little bit more. Do you ever use sticky stabilizer with? Not with my magnetic hoops. I don't. Me personally, I do not. Because the magnetic generally does a very good job holding everything in place. And it looks a little bit off center this way. The magnetic usually does a really good job holding everything in place. So I don't use sticky. Now I use sticky with my fast frames. That's where I use sticky stabilizer. Okay. And so here you have your towel and you can embroider. Okay. So the bunny rabbit is a 4x4 design. So let's do our bunny rabbit design again. Let's take this off. It is in echo mode. The brand, this one is, let me find, I think it's Monster. Hold on, because it's authorized for this particular machine. Hold on, let me find the packaging. I took the packaging off. Going in there right. Okay. All right. Where's the bunny? And we're going to put in purple. Give me one moment and I will, because I got it off of DIME with my fibromyalgia. I didn't have enough strength to separate the magnet. Oh no. With this one or what brand? Monster Snap Hoop. They have, thank you, Deborah. It goes with the, because, hey, Denise Lewis. They have the 5x7 for this machine as well. And I need to look up and see if they have the one bigger than that for this machine, but I can't remember. But I know they have the 5x7 for this machine. Is it this way? Oh no, it's this way. This one, there's a couple of things that are like the exact opposite of the brother, and I have to relearn every time I use this machine. Every time. Okay. So we have our purple in. I cannot see back there. Oh, there we go. The purple thread was blending in with the purple background of the purple towel. It was killing me. Okay. So let me make sure we're good because it's red. So it's telling me that this is too big. Yep. It's telling me this is too big for this particular hoop. So that's something I've been noticing with the what am I trying to tell y'all? Hold on. There we go. That's something I've noticed with this machine, that I'm having a learning curve with this machine because this is the 4x4 hoop, but whenever I bring in the design that's supposed to be 4x4, it's too big for the hoop. So I'm having to learn that, and I haven't taken a lot of time to do embroidery with this machine. So I've had to default to the bigger hoop. This one, the magnetic hoop, is smaller. Notice that with your Burnett too. Yeah. So there's learning curves because for years I've been, for all of the years actually that I've been doing embroidery, I've only used, as far as single needle, I've only used Brother. I've never used any other machine. So it's a learning curve. And it's taking some getting used to. It really is. I'm going to use this sticky glue a little bit, just a little bit down here to hold in place while I put this on. And this is a 505 glue stick. Temporary glue. And it helps hold stuff in place. And then once I put this on, the bunny rabbit should light up. I used this hoop earlier for the bunny. So I know it works. Ta-da! Yes, it lit up. Okay. There we go. So I have the purple. Let's get this going. And I'm going to put the camera up over here too. What is it saying? Take it off and put it back on. Why are you telling me take it off and put it back on? There we go. I was supposed to hit the go button again. That's what that was. No, yes. Oh, you know what I forgot, y'all? What did I forget? Who knows what I forgot? Even though technically I don't need it, but who knows what I forgot? Yep, the water soluble. Technically, because it's a knockdown stitch, technically I don't have to have it. technique. Will it still help and make it pretty? Yes. But I don't have to have it. Let me see if this is going to work. So that's the cool thing about a knockdown stitch. A knockdown stitch, you don't absolutely have to have water soluble on top because the stitches knock the pile of the towel down for you. And that's what the water soluble does. It holds down the pile, but the knockdown stitch knocks the stitch down. So you don't absolutely have to have it, but we're going to use it. We're going to use it anyway. All right, so while that is knocking down the stitching, let me go ahead and I'm going to grab the rhinestone design that I was telling you all about. And this is a new design for Rhinestone Mechanic this week. It goes right along with the other designs that we did last week. You can design and 3D print a camera mount for the moving crossbar that would make it look like the stitch head is moving. Oh, that's kind of neat. I wouldn't have thought to do that. So this one is Peace. Make sure it looks like all dots came out, and it did, which is awesome sauce. Make sure that it's laying flat on here, so no stones will get up under the dots. No, because the tag is right here on the back side. That's just the extra price thingamabobby. Miss Parker, thank you. This design is by Rhinestone Mechanic. It is in the on the website for one of the designs for this week. So if you would like to stitch this out, go ahead and grab that design. He also has another couple of them. And as a matter of fact, the other one I'm going to stitch. I'm going to cut out here in a moment because there's another design I really absolutely like. Let me take this off. All right, so here is this design. What setting do I use for my flock? Show the new icy colors. Okay. The flock, I have a Graph Tech. So on my Graph Tech, I cut with a force of 28 and a speed of 30. So I don't use when I cut my designs, I mainly use my Graph Tech because it's super fast. But on my Romeo, I want to say it's a pressure of like 60 or 65 and a speed of 10. And I still get really good results. Okay. So the new colors that Yolanda is referring to, let me show you guys that while I need to set this thing up to cut this other template too. I hope I don't forget, because that's a really cute design. So we have 3 new colors that I will be listing in the store next week or Monday, tomorrow. I haven't listed them yet. But we have Icy Lava. This is Icy Lava. And these are all icy colors. As you can see, they're dancing like crazy right now. This is Icy Lava. This is Icy Honey. And this is Icy Moss. Okay. And for those who want to see the difference with that, give me one moment. Let me grab. Oh, okay. So this is, no, that's regular. I thought so. This must be, no, that's royal. That's light cyan. This is cyan. Oh, where are you? Are these the right ones? I don't think these are ices. Yeah. Yeah, they are. Okay, so this is crimson. This is candy apple. Okay. That's right, because that was when we were doing. So this is, whoop, I want that on the heat. This is candy apple, and this is crimson. So candy apple is red. This is an orange. And this is crimson. And this is lava. So this is candy apple. This is crimson. And this is lava. The heart is lava. So you can see that reddish orange flame looking, which is why we named it lava. And then this is honey. And this is moss. And let me get this is icy lime. And you can see it's darker and greener than the lime. So these are 3 new colors. So they will be listed tomorrow. I already have the listing there. I just don't have it turned on because I don't have the pictures yet. So I got to get the pictures put up. I got the candy tray for these 2. I got to get a candy tray for this one. And then we'll put the pictures up. But we were going to use one or 2 of these colors with this. Probably the lava and the, well, I don't know. Should we do honey and moss, or should we do honey and lava, or should we do lava and moss? Up to you. Let me know which combination you want to see with this. Okay. So that's what we're going to do right here while this is stitching. Honey and magenta. Honey and magenta. That was not an option. But that honey is gorgeous, is it not? Honey and moss, honey and moss, honey and moss. They're all so good. Thank you. Honey and moss. Honey and moss. Honey and lava, moss and honey. Okay, honey and moss it is. So let's get this brushed in. Let me find what I did with my stones, and I'm sure they're behind the embroidery machine. Yeah, that honey is really pretty. There we go. Right here. Right under the camera. Slide this over. There we go. Icy magenta. All right, so this is honey. I wanted moss. The non-icy. All right. But with the towels, they're easy to do, you guys. So if you're hesitant with embroidery, grab a towel. Just grab a towel. Get you some, make sure you got you some tearaway stabilizer. You can hoop it any one of those 3 ways and just get you a easy design. Embossing is really easy to do. You don't have to worry about applique. You don't have to worry about getting something just so, getting more fabric. And nope, just emboss is a really beautiful design all in itself. They have letters so that you can do like a monogram. As you saw, they had animals, they have themes, they have seasons, they have everything you can think of that you can emboss on a towel. And they even had peace. I saw that. And you can make some really nice gifts for yourself to go in your guest bathroom or in your bathroom for when you wash your hands, or as a kitchen towel. You do it as a kitchen towel as well. They're just really awesome. What camera? This is a old oh gosh, what's the name of this camera? Logitech something or other. I have to look it up, Miss Joyce. It's an older camera, webcam. It's an older webcam. I think C90 or something, 90 something. It's old, but it's still a really good camera, especially for like a backup camera. Not backup, but like a secondary camera. Diane, the icy technically doesn't have a set. I made a set for the giveaway in the Londa's Facebook group, but you can pick whatever colors you want. We have 14, I think, icy colors at this moment. That will change soon, but for right now, we have 14. Um, Pretty sure it's 14. I'll go over those colors here in a moment. I'm pretty sure it's 14. Ooh, them things got stuck in my brush. So with the bunny rabbit design, it has 2 different colors. So like I could do the stars in a different color if I wanted to, but I'm not. I'm just gonna keep it simple and keep it one color. A glow in the dark thread would have been really pretty in this design on the towel because they are stars with the bunny rabbit. But because we're just doing a demonstration of embossing and showing the embossing process, I'm just gonna stick with what's there. And I actually could have left the stars off, actually. Thank you. No worries. Thank you, Delonda. I appreciate the opportunity to get the stones to the group because the group has always been excited about the rhinestone projects and stuff. So it was a no-brainer to get some stuff. And we'll try and make it a regular thing to do a giveaway every few months or so. Oh my God, I cut it too short. It's no worries. I'm doing this in front of an embroidery machine was not the best move. Okay. Grab one of these. I keep extra scraps off to the side just for this purpose. Thank you, Kristen. Thank you, Bobby. Did your first buy-in an 8-pack? Yes. So, but like we could do a set and offer a set where all of the colors are there, but because it's not like a full 16, I'd have to put like 2 crystal AV or something like that in there to offset the difference. All right, so let's put this back. I need a new pad because this thing keep holding on the stones. Up designs, no worries. I clean from the bushes too while folks is live. I was cleaning today listening to the book review thingy over on Patrice's personal channel, cracking up about that book. That book was crazy. Okay, our towel is done. I should have timed it. I don't know how long that took, but our towel is done. See a stone out of place over there. Okay, everything else looks good. You all are so welcome. Can I make you a set, Diane Wilson? I can. So here's the towel, and because we floated it, I just pulled it right off the back. Okay. And here is our bunny. And because it's tone on tone, you can see the bunny, but it's kind of like, you got to look at it really close to make sure of what you're seeing. But certain embossed designs handle tone on tone very well, just like the monograms and such. Those are really good with tone on tone embossing. It's really pretty. I've made several gift sets for friends in the past, and they still present very well tone on tone. So definitely give it a shot if you're new. If you're new in here to embroidery and you've got a machine, thinking about starting embroidery, did this look difficult to you? I would like to know what you think. If you're new, you've never done it, did this look like this would be super challenging and would stress you all the way out? Honest opinion. And all I'm doing is tearing away the topper, that clear plastic that goes over the top, just tearing it away. You don't actually have to per se do that because it washes away, it dissolves in water. So you could just leave it. But here is our bunny, looking super cute. And let's flip him over. And you can see there's tear away on the back. You can take the time to tear this away as well. You don't have to. Anniversary gift, yes. Baby shower gift, yes. You know, you could, it's just housewarming gift, yes. And they work up pretty quickly. They really do. And they're easy to pack, easy to ship if you need to ship it. Not super heavy. Wide variety of colors. And you're good. Here's our towel. So this is just one. We're going to fold this one and show you. Bloop, bloop. And there's our bunny towel. Oh, super cute. This could go in a kid's bathroom or something. All right, so there's that one. Let's grab another towel. We're going to do one of these Amazon towels. And then we'll come back to finish that. Okay. And we're going to do this end because the tag is on the other end. Here's the tag on the back on this side. Both sides have stripes. So I'm going to go on this side. Okay. I'm going to use the marking of the towel. So let's go. Well, you probably can't see that because of the glare on the thing. All right. So let's go here. Let's go here. And let's go here. Oh, I took it out. Hang on. Let me grab my USB. Oh, it's 10:14. I fully expected to be further along than that. Oh, let me show you this one again up close now that we're over here. So here's the first one that I did with the same bunny rabbit. This is a 4x4 design. I didn't tear the plastic right here off yet, but that's the same design. But there's more of a contrast when you can see it in color versus tone on tone. But even still, tone on tone is always my favorite. Tone on tone is always my favorite. So that's the exact same design, but this one is tone on tone. Give a more subtle look. But because this is a bunny rabbit and it's got like a image, I would probably do that with color. But when you're doing a monogram, we'll work with the monogram. Let me make sure the monogram is going to fit, because I think I was trying to do the monogram earlier and it was saying, okay, so it should work now. Okay. So let's grab our hoop. Alrighty, let's move this away. And we'll do a giveaway of this one as well. Hopefully your last name starts with an S, because we're going to do an S towel. Let's set that over there. All right, so here is our stabilizer. Here is our hoop, and all I'm going to do is float this towel again. Okay, so here is my hoop. We're ringing a bell. You got the pooling a gift from your daughter. Congratulations, Stephanie. Holla. Yes, honey. Yes. So again, this is a good project for you as well, because this is a beginner friendly project. All right, so I used purple. So let's switch to another one of these pretty colors in the spring collection. And if you're interested in the spring collection, it is linked in the description below. Let's go with pink. Or is pink a little too harsh? Actually, let's go with this teal color, since it's going in the bathroom. She said pink, 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 pink. Does your last name start with an S? Shay. Up Designs, a member for 24 months. Holler. Yes, honey. Yes. Thank you very much, Up Designs. We appreciate you being a member here for 24 months. Pink is good. Okay, we'll go back with pink. We'll do a lighter pink. Let's do this lighter pink than the darker pink. Yeah, the purple is very pretty. The purple is very, very pretty. All right, so here is the pink that we'll do on this towel with the letter S. Her first name starts with an S, right? I didn't even think about it like that. Hilarious. That's funny. All right, so whoops, let's get that right there. Let's thread this over here like that right there. Let's pull this down. Let's thread this. Did that work? I think it did. Ouch. Did it work? No, it did not. Or did it? No, it did not. Let's try that again. There we go. I felt it that time. Boom. All right, so there's that. And if you can see, that's the letter that we're going to do on here. As long as it lines up like it's supposed to. There we go. All right. So I need to put this on the hoop. And normally I would mark this, but I'm being a daredevil. And I'm going to take a risk. And I'm going to just put it on here. Okay. All right. Let's add a little itty bitty bit of glue. Not a lot. Just enough to hold it in place while I get it on the machine, because I want it to be in place and not shift around on me. And I'm only putting the glue in the upper corners. Greg, please be careful. There are bad storms going on out there. That's what I was watching after Patrice went off. I was watching the storms, and there was one on the ground in Alabama, I think it was, in a rural area, and the storm chaser was out there, and you could visibly see the tornado on the ground, but the storm prediction center did not declare the tornado on the ground yet, and you could actually see it on the ground. That was a little scary, to say the least. Oh my gosh, come on, fam. It's acting like it's not going to work. You see that? It was doing just good. So let me see. It was showing it just good. And now it's not. And because I haven't, this is edit, right? So somewhere in here, I should be, that's the foot. I don't want that. I need to resize this because it's gonna act up on me. I can't remember how to resize. It's been a minute. Chicken scratch. It was just fine. Y'all saw that, right? It was just fine until I... And now it won't let me stitch it. It's showing red. Yes, please, everyone, be safe. Because we definitely don't want any catastrophes. There we go, I think. Let's check. What is this one? There we go. Yay. Go me. Go me. Go, go, go me. Lena Doyle, thank you for being a member for 37 months. Holler. Y'all funny. Yeah. Okay, so we are good to go. Yay. Because it was acting like it was not going to stitch. There we go. Oh, what did I do, y'all? Again. What did I do? I did it again. And then it shifted. I don't know why it shifted like that. It's almost like, you know what? Let me check that because it shouldn't have shifted. Where's my cut stitch? Right there. Yeah, see that? It got stuck. Why did it get stuck? I'm glad I stopped it. I'm glad I realized that I didn't put the topping on there because y'all the did that fix it? No. There's like a bird's nest. And that's unusual. Yep, see, it's all down in the thing. Of course it would. All right. So, what in the ham sandwich is going on right here? I've not had to take this machine apart, and I don't want to. Don't forget to hit the like button. Thank you, Karen D, and thank you for being a member for 26 months. Holler. Y'all, honey. Y'all. Thank you very much, Karen D. I got a bird's nest, y'all. This is garbage. Oh, look at there. It's wiggling. It's not supposed to be wiggling. Oh, tarnation. You know what? I think we're probably going to stick with the 2 towels that we have. Hey, Inca James, welcome. I think we're going to have to stick with the towels that we have because I don't have time to do that. It's 10:26 and I still have yet to press our rhinestone design. So, you know what? We're going to kick that to the curb. And I hate doing that because we were doing good. We were doing real good. I had figured out how to shrink it and everything. So I'm actually quite impressed with myself on that. All right. So let's go back to the honey and the moss. Honey and the moss. Honey and the moss. I do have a bird's nest kit, but I don't have time. Let me get with, if I can get this pressed, then we'll use the bird's nest kit. And I'll show you the bird's nest kit. Actually, I need to show you the bird's nest kit anyways, especially for those that are new. So a bird's nest is when your threads, you know what, Sheila, you're right, as you usually are. Okay. Let's show you what a bird's nest is for those who are new. If you're new to embroidery, or even if you're experienced in embroidery, one of the things that you will encounter at some point in time in your embroidery career is a bird's nest. Okay. I have a bird's nest kit. What is a bird's nest? A bird's nest is when Barbara Woods, thank you for being a new member. Holla. Yas, honey. Yas. Yas, ma'am. Yas. Whoops. Okay, so this is what's called a bird's nest. You see, this is the hole. See the pink thread that I just squished down in that hole? That hole is where the needle goes up and down, right? So what usually causes a bird's nest is when, for whatever reason, somewhere down in here, where did my bobbin go? Oh, it's right here. So the bobbin sits down in there. So somehow the item that you're doing embroidery on and the thread, it'll eat the thread and it'll suck it down in that hole, and you won't be able to move your project, which is why mine, I had to tear it to get it to come forward and come out of there, because it had caught my project and everything down in that little hole. So what happens is this is trapped under there, and my project, my towel, was sucked down in that hole too. So that's where a bird's nest kit will come in handy, and I'm going to show you how to use a bird's nest kit. And the link in the description where I say this is where I get my embroidery supplies, DIME, this is where this comes from. Okay, but you got to be careful with this particular kit. So I call this my self-defense kit, because not only can I defend myself against bird's nests, but if I need to, I can do some damage to some folks that might want to come in my craft room and bother me, because as you see right here, see the picture? That's basically a scalpel. The scalpel is right here, and then there's a hook, and this is the hook right here, as you can see. So the way this works is you can use your hook to go under the hoop, because what happens is your thread is going to be caught under here. You're not going to be able to move this hoop very much at all. So you'll slide this up under there to pull the thread, or better yet, you'll grab your scalpel, and see how it's super long? It's super long because this super sharp blade will go under this hoop, and you can use it to cut that thread. See how that knife is going right there? You'll use it to cut that thread or that fabric or whatever is bunched down in there. And once you cut it, you'll be able to move your hoop freely and get it out of there. That's what the bird's nest kit is for. Okay. So if you are interested, you just got to be really careful, because this is a scalpel. Basically, it is super, super, super sharp, and it comes with the cover so that you can keep the blade protected. And then, like I said, if need be, and the wrong person come in that craft room bothering you, you pull out the scalpel on them. I'm just saying. You know, I have other words that I was going to say to describe my actions if someone comes into the craft room, but I'm not going to do that, because this is going to be a kid-friendly show. Okay, but this is a bird's nest kit, and I already got the hoop off and all of that jazz, but in order to really make sure that that thread that wound up going down in there is completely clear, I need to technically, and when you're doing crafting and stuff like that, you got to learn your equipment, you guys. It's not hard. What causes the bird's nest? It could be not being hoop tight enough, because you want to make sure that your stabilizer, you got to have your stabilizer on the back side of your project, because otherwise the loops will get caught down in there. So that stabilizer has to be hoop tight enough. And usually if there's a bird nest down here, there's a problem with the thread up here. So I usually will take this thread all the way off and rethread the machine, making sure that I go through every single part of what I'm supposed to do with this machine, and make sure that every single thing, even going behind this bar and going behind this bar, to make sure that everything is threaded like it's supposed to, because if you don't, then it will cause problems. But you get a little flat head and take this screw off and take this screw off and pull this plate off, and that way you can clean all of that thread down in there, because if you don't, then it can happen again. And then to put it back on, you just reverse the process. You lay the plate back, line up the holes, screw that in, and then put your cover back on, and then put your bobbin back in. It's not difficult. You just kind of got to learn the steps. But that's one of the main things that you really want to learn how to do with your embroidery machine. And it works the same no matter what embroidery machine you have. Birds' nests are common in embroidery, period. Okay. Right. The heat press. Yeah, no, you got to wait on that heat press to heat up. Where's that scalpel? You keep that joker right there. I'm just saying. Alrighty. So let us go to finish this, because we're looking at this side of 1030. And I want to make sure this is done. And my heat press was on. So let me cut it back on. So it shouldn't take it long to heat up. And if you do decide to emboss some towels for a project, please post a picture in the hoop group. I would love to see it. We would love to see your embroidery work, because they do have quite a few really pretty embossed designs, and you can find many embossed designs out there on the interwebs. I digitized one myself, but I don't remember where it is, where the design is. Embossed designs are fun to be creative with them and make them. There we go. All right, so be on the lookout tomorrow for, because I don't have the pictures, like I said, for the stones. I could turn the listing on, but I like to have the pictures. Y'all know how I am. I like to have the pictures, but I can't turn them on because the listing is there in the Hotfix store. These will not be in the buy-in for another month, so they will be available in the Hotfix store. All right, that's going to be pretty. That's going to be super pretty. Again, this is Icy Honey. This is Icy Moss. Yes, you can use that for bird's nest on any sewing machine, any serger, any embroidery machine. Yes, that kit is very useful. And like I said, it can double as a defense weapon as well. But you didn't hear that from me. The colors, this is Icy Moss. The green is Icy Moss. This is, oh no, this is Icy Honey. me find a bag to put this on. And then we'll do a giveaway of the 2 towels and the bag with peace on it. If I can remember where I put my tote bags. I hate it when the tape pops like that. All right. The bird's nest Anita is at DIME Designs in Machine Embroidery. The link is in the description, or you can just type in Designs in Machine Embroidery. But the link, DIME link is in the description. So you can go straight to their website and then you can type in bird's nest. You can also, if you're interested in their spring kit, they got the spring kit with all the pretty spring colors. Let's put this down where you can see the pretty spring colors. Perfect for all of the kits. The perfect for all of the jobs and stuff that you're doing. That is not the word I was trying to use. What is the word I'm trying to use? All of the fun things that you'll be doing. All right. Now, where did my... Oh, I know where my tote bags are. Hold on. I was rearranging them. Tote bag, tote bags, tote bags. Let's see, what time is it? 10:39. Oh, I might be able to do 2 tote bags. Who knows? Especially since I can't do 2 towels. Three towels. All right, so I'm gonna pre-press the tote bag to get all of the moisture out of it. And it's actually not at the temperature I want it to be, but it's close enough. Oh, sometimes they behave and sometimes they don't. Layer of stones like that. You got to hold your mouth right. Got to hold your mouth right. And even then, it's been known to still act monkey. Yep, definitely make sure you are live streaming with us because this is going to be a giveaway. Let me fix this because I need y'all to make sure, on top of sure, let's see, how does this work now? I don't even, oh, there we go. They done changed so much stuff. I don't even know how to work it no more. Okay. Oh, you know what? I can move this out the way. And I need to cut that camera off too. All right. But thank y'all for coming to hang out with us tonight while we did a little bit of embroidery, because I do definitely love embroidery. Oh, that's going to be super cute. Let me make sure. Ooh, that's going to be super cute. Okay. And again, this is honey and moss on this tote bag. Listen, honey, listen. Yes. Thank you, Bobby. Struggling. I don't like the bird's nest, though. The bird's nest was disheartening. But it happens. It definitely happens. A bird's nest is inevitably going to happen to you at some point in time in your embroidery career. Just don't get too disheartened by it. You know, just kind of let it be what it is. I'm gonna put this towel down because this is super hot. Peel reveal. Right, craft your self-defense course. Look at that. Oh, Lord, 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 Lord. Oh, y'all. Honey and moss was a good call. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Somebody come and look at this. Somebody come and look at this. Look at that. Look at that. Acting up. Do you hear me? 8-pack. Okay, so let's talk about an 8-pack. Does the buy-in does not end anymore. The buy-in does not end anymore. Let me move this and let's grab this. Let's grab this. And let's grab this. And let's talk for a minute because I want to make sure. That you guys know what's going down. Because there's also a little bit of an update for our Bling Fest. Okay. So, number one, I definitely want to re-emphasize the fact that our buy-ins that used to be monthly and that they would end, they no longer end now. So it's basically a 30-day period. And what happens is, and I don't want to confuse you. So the easiest way for me to say it is you can make a purchase in the buy-in and your purchase will be shipped to you when I get it in. It'll be shipped within 21 to 30 days of the date of your order, no matter when you order. So if you order today, 21 to 30 days from now, you'll get your package. So that's how it is now. It's going to be a rotating time frame. So I order what you order, I get it in, and I'll ship it out as soon as I receive it. So that's how the buy-in works now. Let's see, what colors did I use again? This is new. This is Icy Honey and Icy Moss. And I saw another question that I was going to answer. Keisha, no, not as of yet, because this is the thing. My tariffs were always high. So the tariffs are going up on everything else that people are ordering, but mine, they've always been right at 30%. So as of right now, no. If it goes any higher than 30%, then yes. But right now, no, they haven't changed. There was another question that I saw. So, and also I mentioned to you guys that we had a special guest slated for Bling Fest, and we still do have a couple of special guests, but the one special guest is not going to be able to come, which is a little disheartening, but it's no worries because that was going to add a new element that we didn't have last year. So we'll just plan on it for next year. Hopefully our dates won't conflict next year because that's what happened. They originally agreed to come and then realized that the dates conflicted with another event that's going on for a trade show. So it kind of sucks a little bit, but it's no worries. We still have our concert going. We still our dinner concert, and we still have some other stuff going on. I saw another question, y'all, and it's killing me because I can't find it anymore. Oh, 8-pack. 8-pack. That's what it was. Okay, so let me do something real quick. What time is it? 10:47. Yikes. Let's do this. What is? Oh, that's why. Let's do this. Let's do this. Oh, whoops. Un momento. Be right back. Let's do this. Let's do this. Okay, here we go. So we'll do this, this, and this. Oh, whoops, not that. We'll do this. Okay. So, let's do this. And let's share screen. All right, let's talk. So, 8-pack. Gail, y'all trying to guess who it was. That's why I didn't say who it was, because I wasn't 100% sure, even though they agreed to come, but I wasn't 100% sure. I like to know and have definites and stuff like that. And they confirmed in the other event was a conflict of dates, so they are not going to be able to come. But at any rate, this is hotfixfix.store. Am I on here? Yeah. Okay. This is hotfixfix.store. Hotfixfix.store is where the new icy honey, the icy moss, and the icy lava now is. So when you're talking about a beginner set, well, no, sorry, this is a beginner set, not a beginner set. You're talking about normally a chipper. A chipper in the buy-in holds 8 colors just like this, but we don't have an 8 set in the hotfixfix.store because these are retail. So it's just you buy whatever chips you want, and those are the ones that you receive. Now, let me show you something as to why it's difficult. Sometimes people ask, well, can you put a set together for us? I don't necessarily have a problem doing that, but let me show you why that could be difficult for me to do for you. So if you go under shop by color, let's go back to the main site. So here's the main page. You click on Bling Now. And when you go into Bling Now, you have Rhinestone Designs, Bling Tools, and shop by color. By the way, flop, tape, brushes, the whole 9 is on hotfixfix.store. They're not on the buy-in side. So if you click on shop by color, here's our IC collection right here. If you want all the ices, they're right here. So click on IC collection. These have purple because these are the new colors that I just showed you guys. I turned them on, but I don't have pictures for them yet. I haven't taken pictures. It's been a crazy weekend. I haven't gotten to that yet. But eventually they will have colors just like these. So here's the icy collection, and technically there's one missing because it's not named icy, but it technically is an icy stone, but that's neither here nor there. So the icy collection, we have crystal AB, candy apple, crimson, daffodil, corn silk, turquoise, lime, ocean, moss, lava, sky, blush, and honey. But you also can add in blue diamond, because blue diamond technically is an icy stone as well. It's just not labeled as such. So here's the thing. If someone wants an 8-pack of the icy stones, this is what I have. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 13, 14 different colors, technically 15 different colors. So an 8-pack, which ones do I choose for you? I don't know which ones you want. So if you just want an 8-pack, I really don't know which colors to put in it for you. So that's why putting together a collection, so to speak, if it's not a complete collection, it's a little bit difficult for me to do. So if I were to, like we did for the contest over on Delanda's page in her Facebook group, you have 8 chips per container. There were 2 containers to make 16. Well, right here is 14 colors. So I still had to come up with 2 more colors to make it 16. So we added 2 crystal AB and 2 an extra crystal AB and an extra crystal to make it 16. Because our new color that's coming is not here yet. So this is, a little bit of how, just keep in mind whenever, because I've had, this is not the first time that question has been asked or a request has been made, can you please put together a collection? That's easier said than done, because if there's a complete collection, but I don't have a full collection, it's hard to put a collection together, so to speak. So if you want all of them, Lady Bear said all of them, then we can put a collection together over here, but it would probably be 2 crystals, 2 crystal AB, and then 1 of the rest. You see what I'm saying? So there's that. But eventually there's quite a few more colors that we're hoping to be able to add, but for right now, we just have the 14. Okay. Over in the buy in, so if you go to the buy in and you go to the Baby's Booty store, again, this is the buy in. There's no flock and tape and stuff over here, just bulk rhinestones. And then buy now is where you can, I need to change this picture to put some flock and tape in the background and a brush right here up front, but this is where you get your retail stones. So if you go into buy in, we do have our ices in the chipper, the pick 6, in the SS6 and the SS10. The only thing is those 3 new colors will not be over here for a month. Okay. So you can, and over here, you can actually buy 250 gross of the icy color. So if you sort by newest arrivals, here's our ices. And so you can click on Icy Ocean and you can actually get 250 gross of the Icy Ocean. Okay. You don't have to do a little chip. You can do a big box. And this period is on the 7th. So our love lenders, so folks keep saying that. I'm not sure what the situation is, but if you'll go now to look, what I did do was add the Bling Fest tickets to the front page. They weren't here before, but before this should have popped up events. And when you click on events, the tickets should have been right here. If you're not logged in, they might not show up. But if you are logged in and they still aren't showing up, please let me know, because I don't know why it's doing that. But I'm hoping they'll show up down here for everyone now. Okay. Yes, you can get the pick 6 and icy. It's just those 3 new colors, honey, moss, and lava, is not over in the pick 6 yet. That won't be for another month. Okay. Oh, they helped you out. Okay, good. Because I don't know why they weren't showing up. And that was kind of disheartening, because they were definitely there. So there you go. Hopefully that helped out with some stuff. We're going to do a giveaway right now for the bag, this black bag that says peace, with the new icy honey and the icy moss on it, which is, oh my gosh, y'all, that's, see, I would have did honey and lava, but y'all did honey and moss, and oh my gosh, y'all, that just like that. That's crazy how good that. Okay, sorry. That's crazy how good that looks. So, let us, and I'll work on collections doing, if you have suggestions for collections, let me know, because I'm not good at putting certain things together. So I don't want to say I'm not good, creative to put certain things together, and doing life and doing business and doing YouTube and doing other stuff and having to do website, and orders, having to do website is like, ooh. I need to change my assistant hat and figure this out. Okay, so we are doing StreamYard giveaway tool. That's what we were doing. So we're gonna choose this live stream. We're gonna start with the bunny rabbit towel. I cannot believe I am giving away a purple towel, but I'm gonna give away a purple towel. Let's do this. Let's share screen, and we're gonna say. Whoops. Yeah, that ain't gonna work. All right, this entire screen, boom. So we're gonna do that. Team purple. So this is gonna be for the purple towel. It is super cute. It is tone on tone, and it's a little bunny rabbit resting in the clouds. And he's adorable. I know, phone, I know. It's super cute. He's a cute bunny. This would make a really cute, like, baby shower gift. That's a cute design. And it has the chalk. Once it's washed, that chalk will come off. But this is for the bunny rabbit towel. And if you are selected as the winner of the giveaway of the bunny rabbit towel, there is a link in the description below. It should be the very first link. If you click that, fill it out, put your information in, it'll give me your address and name of where to send it to. Okay. Because otherwise, I don't know where to send you your towel, fam. And then I'll just have to keep it for myself. I'm just saying. Because you got till Tuesday. So 2 days to fill out the form and let me know. But I would appreciate it if you would do it tonight. All right. So let's get ready to draw for the purple. 89. Okay. We'll get 90. Okay. Let's go. Holler. Purple towel with the bunny rabbit as a purple towel. And it goes to Miss Beverly Smith. Holla. Yes, honey. Yes. Thank you very much, Beverly Smith. Click the link in the description below, please. And put in your information so that we can know where to send you your purple towel. All right. So if you could do that now, I would appreciate it. That way you don't forget and I don't forget. All right. And so our next one is this super cute bunny in the clouds. This is a coral color thread that's on this white towel. I need to cut these jump stitches. And it's super cute. Same design that's on the purple towel, except it is coral thread on a white towel. And we will send this out as well. So let's do, for this one, we're going to do this one. We'll go ahead and do bunny. Okay, so the word is bunny, Bunny, and that's going to get you this towel. Yeah, I started to do coral and I was like, let's do bunny. I couldn't do bunny for the purple one and this one. I'm gonna tear off this water soluble stabilizer while you guys are putting it in the comments. Thank you for entering to get the towels in the bag. Thanking you ahead of time. This is so cute, y'all. I love embossing on towels. I really do. I really wish that had worked for that. I didn't get that bird's nest because you would see if I can. I'm gonna try and work on that between tonight and tomorrow, and post a picture of it so that you can see just how really cute the embossing is on that. All right. Okay, so let us roll for the bunny towel with the coral color. And again, if your name's picked, click the link in the description. Just gifted. Holler. Yes, honey. Yes. Thank you so very much, Just Gifted, for entering to get our bunny towel. I appreciate it. Thank you so very much. And so our next one is going to be for the piece bag with the honey, the icy honey and the icy moss. All right. So let us just type in the word peace. And then we will finish this show out and get you guys on the road, because I am definitely worn out. It has been a very long day, and it's supposed to be a long night because storms are supposed to roll in tonight. So I might be sleeping in the basement tonight. I don't know. We'll have to see. But they were calling for pretty rough storms tonight. So we'll see how it goes. But this is a really pretty bag. These are some really pretty stones. And I look forward to seeing what you guys do with the new color stones as well. And again, if you win, can't win twice. Now, if you won the towel, you won another towel, no win in the bag. Let's keep it fair. But if you do win, click the link in the description to get the bag and fill it out. All right, we'll give it a couple more seconds. 1, 2, 3. Let's roll. All right, you guys. Thank you again. This was a lot of fun. I appreciate your time and your patience. And congratulations to LaJohn. Congratulations, LaJohn. Holler. Thank you so much for coming in and rolling on the bag. And definitely, like I said, click the link in the description and fill out that form so that I will know where to send the bag. All right. So thank y'all again. I hope you enjoyed the doing the embroidery on the towels. Again, if you are a beginner, you definitely can give it a try. It is really not as difficult as it may seem. Just get some towels from Walmart. And like I said, if you mess up or you feel like you messed up, or if it doesn't turn out like you thought it would, it's still a towel. You can still clean up with it. You can still wipe the floor with it. You can still whatever. It's no big deal. But if you do a shirt, or if you do a onesie, or if you do something like that, well, who wants to wear a shirt that the design isn't quite right? So instead of wasting that time and energy, practice doing your embroidery on some towels. And then that way you don't have to worry about it. And then if this one doesn't turn out, flip it over, try it on this side. And if that doesn't turn out, turn it on the side and do it on the side. It's just, there's all kinds of ways to work that when you're a beginner. But the coolest thing is just take your time, and we're here for you, especially over in the hoop group. So if you have any stress or any worries while trying your embroidery, just reach out to us in the Facebook group and we'll be there to help. All right. So again, thank you so very much for coming to hang out with us. We hope you had a great time, and we look forward to seeing you next week, Lord willing, and the creek don't rise. But until then, we hope you have happy crafting. Talk to you guys later. Bye. Have a great night, because I'm going to bed. Because a heifer is tired. Very. Bye.